Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition with Fricksauce.
Does it trouble you?
How do we feel about this? Whiny, questioning, mad at it. Yeah. Oh,
I wish I could get rid of it.
that sounded
have
more
need
whiny
of
than
it
mad.
So you've mentioned.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Clearly you have something in mind.
We do.
And I feel like I just came out of the war room.
May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition.
Yes, hello,
forces.
Cullen.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atishan.
You speak Elven.
You've just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Cassandra tells me you have a plan.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach. We could
Suspicious.
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately,
so do the
neither
mages.
group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
Well, so.
Can't you simply ignore them?
If
Again,
only
that
were
didn't come out the
possible.
way I was expecting
Some
it
are
to.
calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
I mean, seriously, people.
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste,
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading,
which we have not.
the point is everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I think I always respond with, it's unnerving, but it's unnerving.
It's a little unsettling.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign. And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat, they just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse. There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
She's asked for me. You don't think that could be an ambush?
I doubt it. From what I know of her, she's a kind soul and not the sort to involve herself in violence. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Well, thanks. As much as I love carrying the entire load upon my shoulders, it's often unpleasant. So we'll activate that. Now, usually when I play a mage, I pick the Templars, and when I play some sort of a warrior or something, I pick the mages. But this time around, I may go for mage backing mage. Just a thought. Okay, and here's my pet peeve. Check out the armpit under the armor. No way that when you're wearing armor, you don't wear some sort of chemise or shirt underneath it. It's just, I mean, do they not know about chafing? I mean, that you just can't wear straight up chainmail over your flesh. It would pinch you, it would rust on you, it would do horrible things to you. So that just always bothered the hell out of me. Someone needs to put a chemise on that woman. On all of them, any of them. Alright, let's see what we have. We always need coin. But let's see what we've got going on first. Oh yes, Black Emporium, must have. We'll open that up. Yay! No, not at the moment. We're just opening stuff up. I love those quests.
Let's see what we have.
To work?
I think we'll go ahead and kick that off. Just get some of those in the hopper before we go on and do, you know, chores around Haven. And that's a wrap, people. Okay. So, if anybody has an idea of who they think I should back, the mages or the Templars, feel free to post in the comments below. I'm open to suggestions. My leaning this time is toward mages. I've done both quests. I like both quests. So. It looks like we're going to have all the cutscenes today.
If you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
Okay, so this guy's outfit looks like he should be an automaton driving a taxi in something like the Fifth Element. That's what this makes me think of every single time I see this particular outfit and mask.
This is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. How's d'Aurelion lend Justinia these lands for pilgrimage? This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
Whiny.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denham, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia.
So, was the dragon cult that was possessing this a beneficiary of some sort of arrangement you had going on?
I
know they were worshipping a dragon, right?
Her holy grounds.
Where were you then?
Interesting, considering the Inquisition was begun by the left and right hands of the Divine.
I've seen no written records from Sister Liliana or Seeker Pentecost that Justinia approved the Inquisition.
If you
Except they got a great big book that she wrote.
Must challenge him to
Well, she didn't write the book, but
What?
It is a matter of honor.
I thought it was a signed writ.
Shall I arrange the bout for tonight?
I love this.
No.
Oh, you want to duel over it? Okay, we can
Perhaps
arrange
my
that.
reaction to the Inquisition's presence was somewhat hasty.
Yeah, maybe.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all. no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montilyet.
You do that.
The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Oh, thank you so much. Truly, we are so grateful. Seriously.
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are our legion. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
So he's all
His
bluster.
Grace was all bluster then.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
should he leave, the Marquis will share his thoughts on us upon his return to Val-Royal. Every guest we receive, and we will receive them, will spread the Inquisition's story.
Well, that's for you to manage
An
and me to
ambassador
ignore.
should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
May I ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted
You're being
for quite some
staff
time.
blocked. Oh, that didn't
For
sound
better
right.
or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
And your resume?
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
What makes you
For
so
some
qualified?
years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
Well, better you than me.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montilyet.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Oh, I think I've been dismissed. So I guess we'll get some of the background out of the way.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. It's odd to see them accepting a mage as their hero.
Because I have
Actually,
the
a
mark.
Dalish elf.
I
One
have the
look at your
glowy
face
hand.
and it's clear you were never part of
It is the
circle.
passport to
My name
everything.
is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I've got
I
stuff
found
for
something
you.
the demons left behind. Can you use it?
I have monster
Yes,
bits.
that's
Do you want
very
monster bits?
Just leave it
Because,
there
you know,
and
I keep them
Tranquil
in
and
my
I will
pocket.
examine it.
It's a little smelly and messy, but
You've brought back
if
some
you want
fascinating
monster bits,
things.
I've got them for you.
We're putting them to good use.
I'm thinking she
You
might
said
have
Cassandra
not
had
been
you
the most
researching
popular
creatures.
gal in the circle.
Yes. If you find anything interesting in your travels, I'd appreciate you bringing it to me. I may be able to find some weakness our soldiers can exploit when fighting various creatures. At the least, some materials are useful for making potions or gear for the Inquisition.
I'm thinking she's actually got some sort of
Why did you decide to research dangerous
Frankenstein, like,
I like the outdoors.
demon
The idea of the outdoors, anyway.
ram
When some
monster
monsters
thing
coming
in
at
the
you,
back.
Glowing eyes and burning claws, it's terrifying. But once you know how it works, you can deal with it. It's just another part of the world. So much of this world is only frightening because we don't understand it.
You said you were a mage.
No, just an apprentice. Circle mages must prove themselves in a ritual called the Harrowing. I was never very good at magic. I've got just enough talent to be a danger to other people. But when the mages rebelled, people like me had nowhere to go. The Templars would have killed us. Luckily, Seeker Pentagast took me in, along with the Tranquil I was protecting.
I'm surprised that even an apprentice mage wouldn't join the rebellion.
I don't like using magic to fight. I'm not good at it either. I liked studying. I liked performing rituals that helped us unlock the secrets of the Veil. I liked having the Templars around to keep us safe.
You might have done well among the Dalish. Our mages are encouraged to study safely.
Fen'harel will take the Dalish. Don't let my lack of Valisline fool you, Lethline. I was a proud member of my clan until my magic manifested. You know what happens when they have too many mages. They gave me a pack and
Boot
sent
to the
me into
head.
the
No, I
woods to
mean,
find my
they
own
boot you
life.
out.
I was 7 years old.
Dude, that's harsh. Oh, my clan never did that.
My clan never did that.
Oh, see.
We sent those gifted with magic to other clans, or
I stumbled into a village.
Oh no,
starving
no, I
and
was
cold a few
talking,
weeks
but
later.
you go ahead, truly.
I started using magic to scare predators away. The villagers saw me make fire in my fist. They were terrified and wanted to kill me. Templars saved me from them. They gave me food and clothes and took me to the Circle. I've seen what life is like without the Templars, and I want no part of it. I just want to study.
You said that you were keeping some of the Tranquil safe.
Yes. The mages took some of them when my Circle rebelled. The rest were forgotten. Most Circle mages look down on the Tranquil, or try to pretend they don't exist. They don't have any emotions. They can barely take care of themselves.
It's dark in
Not
here.
defend themselves at all. It's a shame. I like them better than most people.
Quelle surprise.
Why would you want to spend time with the Tranquil?
They're polite. They don't bother you if they don't need something. When they study, they have a focus no
Like I said,
normal person
probably
could
not
ever
the
match.
most popular
But the
gal
Templars,
in the Circle.
even some of the mages, mistreated them just because they could. The Tranquil never fought back. If not for that, I don't know. Doesn't really matter now.
All right, off
I'll
we go.
speak with you later.
Bye.
Thank you again for what you've brought back.
It was a very long conversation for someone I never am able to save when Haven is destroyed.
What may I do for you?
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies.
I always like
We
asking
must
about
aim
visiting
for more.
dignitaries.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
Sir Griffith of Denerim, a most distinguished knight of the realm. He's defeated darkspawn, slain demons, chased down abominations. Just don't ask him about it over dinner. He spares no detail.
That reminds me of occasions just in my own household when you sit down to some sort of dinner like spaghetti or something kind of messy, and you're just queuing up the DVR, you turn on the television and there's bones. And they have dug up something very squishy indeed.
When will you be able to get your
It's always a
clean
little
desk and get your
awkward
bucket of
eating.
broom? Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're her. Thren. Inquisition
Just assumed I was a
Quartermaster.
servant, didn't you?
I'm doing what I can to supply this mess.
Yeah, Thren.
If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
See, being
What do you do
a
here?
very big fan
I make
of
sure
Dragon
the
Age
Inquisition
Origins,
troops have food
I'm
in
not
their
that much
bellies
into
and iron
Thren,
in their hands. Both are important.
given who she backs.
Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for
So this
Eldon
has kind of
under
turned
Tenlo
out
Gate
to
up here.
more of a
Best
cutscene
commanding
background
officer
type
this
of
world has
episode.
ever After
Not
they
too
all
much
turned
action
on
in
the
this
Denerim,
this
there
particular
wasn't much
episode.
use for
Sorry
people who
about
held
that.
opinion. Queen
Hopefully things
Honora
will
offered my services
perk up
to the
as we go
Inquisition.
along. Get all this out
It
of
was
the
a
way.
kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
Yeah, you were kind of inconvenient, I'm pretty
With
sure.
that attitude, I can't imagine how you made enemies in Denerim.
Oh, yeah, really.
People just don't want to hear the truth. I
Oh,
was
the
at
truth.
Octa-Core,
You wouldn't
and
know
I
the
know
truth.
what really happened.
I was
King
there too,
Caelan
Missy.
overextended
Well,
his position,
maybe not.
and the Grey Wardens were too late.
Maybe not
lighting the
Mythal'as.
signal. Following the original plan would have gotten everyone killed. Tenlo Gain made the right decision. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this.
Yeah, you should keep that to yourself.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You
Not
find
that I
some
like
iron and a
to
good logging
end
site.
things on
Maybe
a
Harriet can get our
sour
troops better
note with
weapons.
Thren and her love of
If
Loghain.
I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
But I would say here's a
Take
good
it over
place
there.
to stop,
One
so
of my
I'll just
boys
let
will
her
take the
stop
materials or
talking,
jot
and
down
I
what you
will
found.
say Auf Wiedersehen,
Farewell.
and we will see
Make it
you
go.
in the next episode. Take a look at that. No, yeah, we'll go. Okay. So,
for checking anyway.
until the next episode.